What is going on, everyone? Drag here. Today we're going to go ahead and break down one more play out of Air Raid Playbook. Super fun offense. I've been messing around with it over the past week. Now, the play is going to be out of Gun Early. Before I let you know what the play is, just a little heads up here with abilities. At the outside wide receiver here, I would probably put Takeoff, as well as the slot inside tight end spot also. So the play that we're going to go ahead and break down today is going to be 92 post double wheel. You can see that it's a hidden formation, so basically the solo wide receiver is closer towards the line of scrimmage. They also have a few other plays out of it here, especially one with an auto motion, which is super cool. I like that play as well. But today we're going to go ahead and dive into 92 post double wheel. I'm going to cover a setup that beats cover 3, a setup that beats cover 2, as well as man coverage. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So to begin here with this formation, you want to run it either in the middle of the field or with the running back going towards the short side of the field here, like this. So first up, we will break this down versus cover 3. So what I typically will do here, this is just going to be a beater here. There's a lot of other options you can do and a lot of other things you can do out of this formation. But I'm going to go ahead and put the solo wide receiver here on a corner route. I'm going to stem it all the way down. The tight end here, I'm going to streak. And then the slot wide receiver on the right, put him on a drag. Now, what I will do here is either streak the running back out the backfield or block him. I will run it blocked here just so you guys can see the deep bomb here. You can see he's wide open. Yes, the pressure was getting in there a little bit. Just with practice mode, it's a little bit better than in game. But taking a look here as well, looking at this streak out of the backfield, you can see you have this window here that you can throw it. And what I like about this, I'll show you in the replay, we're just passing this straight up. So out the replay here, you can see what's going to happen. This corner route is going to occupy the outside corner here. So if we get a little bit more time, you're going to basically just have a wide open field here for that streak out of the backfield. I'll try to do it again here with throwing that streak a little bit later, as long as the game gives me a little bit of time. But you can also see here that you can throw this towards the sideline. I'm basically on my stick here when I'm throwing it to the left. I am throwing it towards the sideline and down. So basically, if you're looking at a clock, about 7 or 8 o'clock on the clock is how I'm throwing that to the left. That way the CPU does not get there to pick the ball off. You can see right there how much space you have to throw that. So it just kind of gives you 2 home run options versus cover 3 here. Either that post or the drag out of the backfield. And then just real quick here, you also have the short drag that you can throw the ball to. You can see right there, dump it off, easy yards. Versus cover 2 here is where it gets kind of fun, just because this is what my setup is. I just basically streak the solo wide receiver, the tight end, drag the outside wide receiver on the right, and then you simply have 2 wheel routes that you can throw here versus cover 2, or hit the seams deep for a huge gain. One other thing you can do here is throw the running back before it gets to the cloud, and that's just an easy way to pick up yards, especially if they're blitzing. You can throw this quickly out to the flats like this, and then I just juked there. That was like 12 yards. Do it again. Main purpose here is to throw one of these wheels here, pick up your easy yards. And if you get a little bit of time here, you can definitely throw the wheel to the left as well to the running back. Or if you get more time, you can simply just try to throw one of the seam streaks. But point of the play here is opening up these wheels. So we're going to go ahead and throw one more time. Now, one thing that you can do here with this running back wheel, it is a little bit longer developing, so you run the risk of getting shedded with the offensive line. Now, if you know you're going to want to try to hit the flats quickly, especially if they're blitzing a lot on the left side or whatever side the running back's on, you can leave that route and throw quickly like I showed you before. Otherwise, you can put them on a standard stock wheel route, and then I'm pass leading this up and towards the sidelines here, away from the defenders. So it's like 10, 11 o'clock if you're looking at a clock. So let's go ahead and dive into the man beating setup out of this play. Versus a man press defense, or like a defense like mid blitz here, a setup that you can do is basically running it stock. However, I would go ahead and put the running back on a wheel route out of the backfield versus a coverage defense like this, because the middle linebacker is going to be manned up to him, so he won't really get open in the flats. But if you call hike here, you can see this wheel's wide open, mainly using the post on the right to pull the deep blue on the right in so you can throw the wheel pretty easily. Now, another thing that you can do here, one, throw the running back on the left, otherwise look to throw these drags. One of them should get open when the defenders bump into each other. Also, if you want, you can put these guys on whip routes like this, just because we know that these guys beat man very well. You can see we're picking up a ton of easy yards, 5-10, just chipping away at what the defense is giving us. So versus mid blitz here, most often they are going to be using the person on the running back, especially versus a formation like this. So they're going to be hovering on the line of scrimmage. So sometimes when they're doing that here, you can leave this running back wheel route and then quickly throw it because you're going to get separation from the user. But if you're running versus the CPU, they're just basically standing up top and are out wide, so you're not really going to be able to throw it. But it's just something to keep in the back of your mind here in case you're playing somebody that's hovering versus with the person that's guarding that running back. But aside from that here, you can go ahead and put your running back in a wheel quickly if you want to do that. Otherwise, I would block him to make sure you're blocking the blitz first. And from there, you can go ahead and leave drags right there in the middle of the field. You can, if they're pressing, put this guy in a streak here to burn them deep after the press, and that covers your blitz. Just because, I mean, especially with takeoff or anything that should get right by them. Now, another thing here is if they are pressing, you have the wheel on the right, which we just showed you, would obviously be very good. Or you can just do this here by having the double drags in the field. Now, versus cover zero as well, cover zero blitz, you have the possibility to throw the post on the right here, especially if a good wide receiver here, to be able to throw that, but this guy isn't very good, so he's just getting stuck to like glue. But mainly with this play here, you have a lot of different options to attack cover zero blitzes, just like this, like this, even just streaking this guy versus a press, and the wheel also versus press will get open. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like I stated before, I want to drop another play here out of Air Raid Playbook. I feel like it's super underrated. There's a lot of good formations, a lot of good hidden plays inside the formations that make it good. So if you guys did enjoy the video today, hit the like button. Like always, if you appreciate my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. And if you have any questions, comment below. I get to them as quickly as I can. We'll see you next time.